Congratulations! Your loan is conditionally approved. A SunWest loan originator is always on top of her approvals, no matter where she is. Break free with Morgan.
Welcome to The Interest. I'm Sarah Wolak. We continue to see companies suing after their employees leave. Sometimes employers target their former workers, and sometimes they go after rival companies. In the mortgage industry, one of the bigger cases involves Caliber Home Loans accusing rival CrossCountry of a systematic raid of its staff. And now a judge says CrossCountry can't get out of the lawsuit. Caliber filed a federal lawsuit last May saying CrossCountry poached away employees who generated $2.3 billion in loans. CrossCountry tried to get the case dismissed, but a judge ruled last week that much of the case can continue. A judge sided with CrossCountry, dismissing claims that the poaching caused unfair competition and that CrossCountry wrongfully encouraged customers to break their agreements with Caliber. But Caliber can continue with the rest of its lawsuit, including claims that CrossCountry conspired with the employees to steal the trade secrets, customer data, and other information. The FTC's case against the Intercontinental Exchange in Black Knight is set for trial this summer. The FTC is challenging the deal because it's worried a merger of the two data companies would lead to higher costs for lenders and homebuyers. The companies currently own the number 1 and number 2 loan origination systems. An administrative law judge will decide starting on July 12th. ICE and Black Knight say they've addressed the FTC's concerns when they agreed to sell Black Knight's Empower loan origination system to Canadian-based Constellation Software. They also claim the merger would create a more efficient company that could actually reduce costs for its customers. Under the terms of the deal, ICE would pay $13 billion to buy Black Knight. Up next, an expert shares how you can build trust with your borrowers.
Tired of turndowns and wasting 25 basis points or more on slow and manual loan processing? Divorce your processor and break free with Morgan Chat AI. There are no bad deals or tough loans, only deserving families that need AI-driven fast and accurate service. We treat every client fairly and with empathy. AI that understands how you feel.
I am Morgan. I get you.
Welcome back. Communication is crucial for selling loans, and it can't just be you sharing information about the mortgage process. Our own Christine Stewart got some tips on how to improve your connection with your borrowers.
People buy from people they know, like, and trust.
Selling someone a mortgage requires a lot of trust and comfort. Borrowers need to know you have their best interest at heart, and that means you need to know what their best interest is.
And we don't want to assume, because we start writing a story in our head that's really not the right picture.
Sometimes that means letting your borrowers do the talking. And don't just ask them basic questions, like how much they can afford or what they have for a down payment. Get them talking about who they are.
By asking those questions and figuring out what their long-term motive is in this home or this next move will shape the type of mortgage or the type of loan that they should be in.
Of course, sometimes you'll run into borrowers who like to keep certain things private. Mortgage Women Magazine insider Tina Asher says you can get around that by offering scenarios and learning how a borrower sees themselves.
Are you in the bucket of feeling like this is your long-term, where you want to live, die, and retire and your grandkids come and see you? Or are you in the bucket of, look, I'm just wanting to build my career and my business and my income as quickly as possible?
And of course, communication isn't just good for building trust with borrowers. It's also crucial when bringing your team together. Understand that some people feel free to speak their minds, but others may be more comfortable in private.
Just because someone doesn't put that input right away doesn't mean they don't have a significant thought about it.
You can read more of Asher's advice in Mortgage Women Magazine, available now at mortgagewomenmagazine.com. For The Interest, I'm Christine Stewart.
Thanks, Christine. And we're looking to recognize mortgage pros who've used their communication skills to become the most connected people on social media. These are experts who are showing the rest of us how to use social media to build our audience and find new customers. Maybe they're creating new forms of content, or they're great at interacting with customers who have questions. The deadline to apply is April 28th. Honorees will be recognized in an upcoming issue of NMP Magazine. You can submit nominations to nmplink.com/mostconnected. We'll be right back with what else is interesting today.
Network with more than 2,000 attendees in Irvine for the California Mortgage Expo, May 3rd and 4th. From San Diego to LA to San Francisco, no one does it like we do. Sign up now at camortgageexpo.com.
Welcome back. Here's what else is interesting today. Citizens Bank is the latest lender laying off employees. The company declined to say how many people it cut from its home mortgage division. Citizens Bank was ranked as the 10th largest lender by loan count last year. A spokeswoman for the company pointed to the market slowdown as the reason. Citizens also didn't say where the laid-off employees work. It has branches in 14 states and Washington, D.C. For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.